What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hey Gary, that's swell. 100 shows under your belt. And to the whole your show team, keep it up, don't stop. 100 more to go, and then you'll really know that we all love you so much. Every weekday at 4, Gary gives us the score. And again, you know, we all love your show. Happy 100th, Gary.
Wow. I'm trying. I think I'm okay. I think I got through it. There was a bet going around that one was going to make me cry. Look at this. Dry eye in the house. Welcome to the 100th episode of your show. It is being filmed in front of a live studio audience, which is always fun. We haven't done this since the very first one. At least I think. I haven't had the balls to look back and watch it because it was so bad. But I digress. We are here to celebrate you and to celebrate you and you and you and you and you and you and you. And you, we have LB on the ones and twos today. He wanted to have some fun, so that's exactly what we are going to do. Maggie Old Ben Kenobi Nickel, please report to the stage. We have a very special Maggie cam for you. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're going to have a moving Maggie cam. Brando's on it. Let's do this. Ready for this? Look at this. The Maggie cam. The movable Maggie cam. Maggie, you're looking the wrong way, bro. Other way. Don't look. Yeah, there it is. The Maggie cam for our incredible friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer, Mike and Rochelle, along with Maggie's boyfriend, Leroy, always ready to make this the greatest day of your life. The second you walk in there, your day just gets better. I promise you. Look at that. Just like that. Even the Maggie cam gets better on the 100th episode. Oh, it looks so good. Look how she's sitting, too. She knows it's a special one. So a thank you to Kirsten, Shar, and Chris, who man the after hours over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. Anything your pet needs, they have you covered, I promise you, and they're so kind and they're so amazing. And since the very first day, they were the very first business to say, we believe in what you're doing and we love Margaret. Let's do this. So thank you to Mike and Rochelle and the whole team over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. Here, here. Good girl, Maggie. Oh, so 100 episodes officially now. That's pretty cool. We're going to check in with basically the entire family here over at the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. And it is also a Wednesday. And every Wednesday, we like to kick off the show with a dude that wrote a book. He's a public speaker. He is an all-around great dude, also a Saskatoonian living all the way on the other side of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to check in with Coach number 1. Hey, he's ready! Arriba, arriba!
Man, it's a party. We got to celebrate.
How you going, brother?
Yeah, man, I'm going good. Congratulations, man. 100.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a massive accomplishment.
Isn't that nuts? And not just to have 100, but to do it so fast. Like, it's just like that, and it's all of a sudden it's here, and it feels so strange. I guess it'd be like, what, 4.5 months? And here we are.
Man, that's like Usain Bolt time. He's sprinting, right?
The first time ever in my life that I've been compared to Usain Bolt, and I'm going to hold that one to you, brother, because I appreciate it so much. So I got to ask, did you have a shot at tequila for breakfast this morning, or what's going on there? Just straight up party time for the 100th episode, hey?
Well, there's a couple of things. I'm trying to channel my inner Gary with the
It's
beard.
coming. It looks good.
So I've like last week when you said 100, I was like, man, I'm gonna give it a week and see what happens. And I checked above the fridge where we keep all the booze.
Yes.
There was just gin and some old. I actually think there's some Canadian Club in there,
Ooh.
but there was no tequila. So
You know,
Sorry, man.
there'll be time later. So you, my friend, have been a pretty fun part of this and a great example of how this whole, I guess, family has grown and turned into this incredible juggernaut that we are. You are probably our first sort of scheduled regular guest, and it sort of came through when Coach Mazze was doing all of his surprise guest jobs, and you rolled in, and I remember seeing your face on that screen and saying, I can't believe it. He's all the way in Australia, and we got him here in his hometown right now. That was just so cool to me. Coach Mazze wants to know what you're wearing. It's a sombrero, bro.
I know what he's wearing.
Okay.
Culture.
Okay. Anyways, it's a very loosey-goosey family and show that we run here. But your thoughts from that first episode? Did you ever dream we'd get to a point like this?
I don't think you could ever dream of anything like this. But I have to say, Gary, like I look forward to this every week, and I got to thank you for having me because I've lived here since 2005. I think I've been back 4 or 5 times maybe in that time. And I think as I get older, we're going to get a little teary again. I know you're getting teared up over 100, and you should. It was an awesome intro. But I miss Saskatoon. I miss home. And a lot of the great memories as I was getting older living in Saskatoon was through sport and coaching guys like you and Maze and coaching with Jay Maze. I don't know if he's coach number 3. But I just feel like this is my way to be back home, even though I can't be there. And I feel like all those memories and everything that, you do as a kid, I never get to talk about that stuff here. And there's nobody that I can share that with. Or you go to a party, you're like, oh, remember when we used to do this or used to do that? So this is what I get to do every Thursday morning. So I absolutely love being part of it. And I'm very, very grateful that you're giving me that opportunity to be part of what you created here.
I never ever thought about that. And again, it's definitely, it's not me, it's all of us giving the opportunity to each other. Like that was all Coach Mazze. I had no idea. And the second it happened, I'm like, I want this. I want more of this. This is amazing. So we all sort of decide as a team where we go and how we do it. But I never thought of this as being sort of like a connection for you to your hometown and having like, that's so cool because you spent, like you said, damn near, I don't have the math, 19 years? 19 years you've been there since 2005?
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
And you've gone all that time without having anyone else there from your hometown, anyone else who could relate to you and what, your upbringing and all that. So it's kind of cool to put it that way. And I really, really appreciate you saying that because the feeling is so mutual just to be able to reconnect with you and to talk about all these cool things and have all the fun that we do. That's why I felt so bad. I was telling Coach, man, we got to get him back on when our Zooms weren't working because I know this is your time and I know how much you appreciate them. So I wanted to make sure we got you because it's your connection to home. So thank you to you for everything, man. I really, really, really appreciate it. And say hi to the family and everyone. And I cannot wait to talk to you with a full segment next Wednesday when we're back into the routine, buddy.
All right, man. Have a good time and keep the party going.
Now go get yourself a nice shot of morning tequila, all right? There he is, and it's AJ! God, see, it's the emotions. Notice I'm not grabbing the mic. I got fidget spinners now. Might I suggest if you have any anxieties or needs to cry in any way, you can't really see it, Uncle Mike's mustache wax. You go like this, it's like a fidget spinner. Then you don't grab the mic all the time when you have emotions. As we cruise on through episode 100. I'm looking over at you when I say that, and you don't even care. He's just on his phone. You're writing another script for an amazing show? Heartbreak Kid? You just missed 3 jokes at you.
Oh, sorry.
3, I guess. It looked important. That's okay, as you were.
I'll watch it later.
We do have a schedule here on my board, right behind one of my most beloved men in the history. Every time I look into his eyes, I just get lost. Sorry. I'll get back to it. So we are celebrating you and your show and this network and everything that we've gone. Like, I don't understand how it's episode 100. It really feels weird to me. And that's just me talking out loud as I try to figure out how to introduce this next guy. Because most professionals, they'll watch the beginning of a pre-tape and then flow right into it and make it seamless. But we're not professionals here. I always say, if you were to come into this studio, sit down and do a show, this is what it would be, because it's the real show. So without further ado, it is time to check in with a good friend of ours who you may have heard of before. Let's go ahead and roll that one there, LB. The 100th episode celebration continuing, and you can't have a celly without this dude right here. I've probably celebrated the most things with you, actually, over my career, as we were just talking earlier about when we had a KD and me on the patio of a local bar, and we celebrated pretty hard there. And we celebrate here today. His name is Kurt Dahl, drummer lawyer from One Bad Son, also co-host of the One Bad podcast with his homie Shaner, the two OGs, if you will.
Yeah, man.
Of the One Bad Son. How you doing, buddy?
You can't have a celly without a celly, my man.
Dude, the prop work. He said he was going to do it.
Okay.
And it worked really good.
It's magnificently. How are you, my man?
Put it in your jacket pocket, hey? Where do people keep those?
Well, that's
Where
a
do
good.
people carry those around?
I never had the money to have one of these back when they were a thing. So
It's like Zach Morris, or I guess you have to have like a holder.
a holster, that would make sense, like a gun.
Hello, I'll tell him. You got a lot of fans. They say hello. Anyways, 100 episodes, dude. You have been with us from the start. You've been my go-to guy as far as anything that we do around here. And then we go all the way back to KD and me over at the other place. This is what I'm talking about when I say we've celebrated a lot of stuff together. And here we are with another one here. 100 episodes. What do you think? Pretty cool.
Well, that's so cool. And I feel like, I remember you came to me with this idea for the whole
You were the guy that
network.
gave it the green light.
Yeah. It's like, it feels like it was just yesterday, but I also feel like we're just getting started, even with the OBS podcast, like I feel like we just have sort of skimmed the surface, So
And I can say proudly that your guys' show, it's one of the most incredible shows that we have here at the network, because it's such an in-depth look at something that you don't really get a good look at in that sort of way. And I know this is true because Network Ryan and LB and everybody who works here that's seen the show, the work that goes into it, and the quality of it when it is released. Everyone here is a big fan, and people we talk to outside, they're starting to notice as well. And as you said it perfectly, as we continue to grow here as a network, the eyes start to come this way. People start to notice us, and we just keep putting our reps in, and the people are starting to come. So it's incredible to see you guys grow as well as everyone else here as we move forward.
Well, thank you, dude. I feel like I'm kind of new it's the first podcast I've been interviewed on podcasts here and there, obviously, but it's the first time I've done a podcast. So I feel like it's still like that whole world is new to me. But
that was the precipice for this whole thing, really, when you and I went for coffee, and I sort of let you know, and then you said, dude, you won't believe this. And this is when all the universal signs were calling to me. And it was just, I had to go talk to KD. We talked, and you're like, you don't believe this, but Shaner and I were looking to do exactly what you're talking about, and we had no way to do it. And when the last 3 minutes of you explaining what you're going to do, you answered all the questions, so we're in. It was such a cool moment. I was like, I just remember you walking down the back alley after in your lawyer outfit, looking all slick, and the sun shining. It's like, man, that's the coolest dude ever. And you're like, this is going to be big.
Where was that?
Walking down, we went for the coffee downtown at that place across from the mall.
Oh, yeah. And I had my lawyer attire on. That's right.
It was awesome. You were just over on a break.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is going to be big. And here we go, And it's so much fun, and we're so thankful and grateful to have you on board as we get ready. We got another episode, another new one in a couple days here every Friday. One Bad Podcast dropping. Dude, anything you want to say to all your fans out there?
Well, I'll say this just to you guys. I mean, one thing that's been great about just being part of this team is that it does feel like a real family vibe here. Like, you guys are all really just so tight, and I think that's like the key sort of foundation. Like, again, I feel like you're just getting started, and I can't wait to see where you go in the next couple of years. But it really is, you've got that that solid rock foundation.
You said it perfectly again. Family. We are a family here. This is, if you ever wondered what it's like here at the Dufferin Avenue Media Network, it's a bunch of really close friends all coming together with a common goal of making the world a better place. It's the exact opposite of anything corporate that you've ever been a part of before, and that's all we wanted.
I like
want
that,
to feel like when you come into work, you're coming into your home instead of you're going into work, which a lot of people go through. So it's very unique here, and we're very grateful for that.
And there's also like a lot of candy,
Drinks.
some broken limbs,
Drinks,
and
casts.
dogs.
We got it all.
We got it all here, man. So I like that.
Hell yeah. His name is CurtJoel, drummer, lawyer from One Bad Son, also co-host of the One Bad podcast. New episode dropping in 2 days. KD, thank you so much. I look forward to growing here with you as we slowly begin to make the world a better place.
I like that, man. Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight, does it?
No, it definitely doesn't. There you go. That's my dude right there. The great drummer, lawyer from One Bad Son, CurtJoel. You know, his show that they do, One Bad Podcast, he talks a lot about how to, I guess, maintain success, staying successful. And it's a lot of things that we sort of imply here. So it's always nice to know that we're on the right track, which we greatly appreciate as the 100th episode continues here on your show. We're going to call up our next guest now. And I'm so excited for this because it's, at least in theory, going to look really, really cool. You guys know him from every single local concert you've ever been to. You know him from Hometown Rock. You know him from voice tracking over the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Ugly Kid Joe! Oh, I thought you did. Oh, I knew there was a reason we opened the garage. Man, it's so crazy out there. Hey, you see all the people lined up outside?
I know, right?
They're all here to see you, bro.
I'm glad you put me on the guest list.
Well, yeah.
Usually I don't get put on those things.
That was Wendy Brooks Media. Shout out to the greatest in the history of all medias. She does all the guest listing and all the cool stuff.
All right.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to see you because you were one of my most wanted people when I started this. And I bugged you. Don't worry about those. You just let them go. It's like a concert. I bugged you and I bugged you. And I bugged you some more saying, dude, I got to get you on. We got to get you in the studio. Let's get you going. And eventually we finally got you up and on. And I just wanted to know, has it been better or worse for Ugly Kid Joel's career?
We started out pretty well at the bottom, so it couldn't have possibly been worse. It started from the bottom, now we're here.
There he is.
Fun fact, persistence and just bugging and bugging and bugging is usually how I finally get a date.
I laugh because I know that's a lie. You're so handsome.
It's fun having somebody do it to me every once in a while. Yeah.
Sort of courting you, seducing you slowly.
I like it.
And not just because we're literally best bros and I would die for you and I love you and I want nothing but the best for you in every single way. You also are doing an incredibly hard job when it comes to promoting bands in this city. And not only are you doing it well, you're doing it to the point where people are coming to us talking about you, which is very cool.
Saying
so I just want you to know
things,
always
okay.
good things. And again, it's just people in bands, so who knows like the rest of society, but people in bands just love you and love what you're doing. So I just wanted to thank you personally for being a part of this and allowing us to continue to say Best Bros and also to continue promoting local music in this city because it's so unbelievably cool. She's going to pop one and she's going to lose it. Just don't do it, Marge. She is going to go insane. Sorry, I just wanted you to know that. I'm not trying to be too heartfelt or too lame with my emotions, but you are greatly appreciated around here. Look at her. Look what you did to poor Marge. She is going to lose it.
Well, I appreciate it. I have fun doing what I do, so it's I can't take too much credit. I'm just out there having fun.
And that's the beauty of it. It's like everything around this place, hey? Everything just works.
Yeah.
I don't know why or how, but everything just works. With that in mind, real quick, anything coming up?
We had a fun week. I had you're going to love this, metal band on yesterday. Because I'm always saying we need more metal on the show.
Yes, we do.
So we had Pythonic on.
As in like pythons?
Yeah.
But Pythonic?
Yeah,
I've
like
heard.
Pythonic.
Yep, very
Great
good.
local band in Saskatoon. Fantastic song. It's called Pills, and it's kind of, because it's fun how metal songs somehow like have way more meaning to them than like there's for this how heavy it is and they're screaming at you and like it surprises you with how much actual like emotion there is in behind the lyrics. So they had this amazing song called Pills, fantastic, and we really enjoyed having them on. Shows coming up. We got Christopher and the Saints on tonight because they have a show at the Black Rose Whiskey Club on Friday. And then they're heading up to Manitou Beach on Sunday to hang out with our buddy Earl Pereira and the Steadies.
Steadies. Okay, here we go.
I caught one of his shows out at Little Kahuna's out at Black
Yes,
recently.
I love Little
Such a great
Kahuna's.
time.
So cool there.
And then also on Friday. No, we're going to go to Saturday instead first because I've lost Fridays. Saturday we have a band called Jackson Jokers out of Regina.
The Jackson Jokers or just Jackson Jokers?
Just Jackson Jokers.
Okay, so this isn't like a shitty Beatles situation?
No,
Okay.
no. But
Good to know.
great little tandem group out of Regina, and our buddies at Blind Commentary are opening up for them. So that's a great little show over at Amigos.
All right.
And then there's another show coming up on Friday. Oh, the No-Goes.
We love the No-Goes.
The No-Goes.
That's fantastic.
Great
The
punk rock.
Punk rock for pops. Punk rock for pops. Punk for pops. Punk for pops. One of my favorite bands of all time, Belvedere's here on the Saturday.
Saturday?
And I'm trying to figure out when they play.
I don't know.
I also have to go to a wedding.
Oh.
I have to do a lot of
getting
things on Saturday.
Yeah, we're getting distracted.
But
the
Belvedere's
No-Goes,
so
the
good.
Black Cat Tavern,
Yeah.
Friday night, another great show.
Punk for pops.
Pups for Punk?
One of them. It's going to be an awesome weekend.
Punk and Pups.
Punk rock is everywhere, and that's where it should be. Dude, thank you so much again for all that you do, and I look very forward to your next visit. Are you going to come over for sandwiches tomorrow?
You promised me chicken that I still haven't received, so I will come over at some point, and we will eat that chicken.
Okay, well, I have a sandwich meeting tomorrow that I'm hoping I can get you in for.
What kind of a meeting is a sandwich meeting?
It's where we sit down and we eat sandwiches.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, banh mi's.
Oh, yes. I do recall that some banh mi's are being eaten tomorrow, so
Okay.
yes.
Just want to make sure. And then we'll do the chicken, the bucket chicken.
Yes.
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 Okay,
All
this is
right.
great. Hey, thank you so much, buddy. I love
Good
you.
to see
Appreciate
you.
you.
Congrats on 100.
Hey, congrats to you on 100.
Thank you.
To 100 more. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ugly Kid Joel! You can always tell when LB's behind the ones and twos because the swipes become more and more dramatic throughout the show. I like that one. That was very well done. Checking in with the family. That's what we're doing here on the 100th episode of your show. My name is Gary. We're doing a little reset here as I look over at my camera and see that our next guest is not there yet. So with that in mind, you notice I sing when I get nervous? So with that in mind, I'm not nervous at all. It looks like we're going to go to another pre-tape. Is that all right? Perfect. You know these guys. They were here yesterday. They also star in an audio-only podcast so good that people listened to it once. That good. And that person was Coach Mazze. We'll talk to him more about that later. And it's probably because our Dude podcast drops on the same day as the All Out of Angst podcast. It's time to check in with the boys. Take it away, LB. We're here with the All Out of Angst podcast boys. New episode dropping tomorrow here on the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. It's an audio-only podcast, but you know these guys. They've been here for a long time. As we continue the celebration of episode 100, I will be honest, we recorded this yesterday after we did the AOA and the live show here, your show. So we are coming a bit from the past, but I wanted to give you guys a couple moments just to talk about, I guess, this journey that we've been on together and what it means to you. Let's start with you, Uncle Mike. What do you think of 100 episodes?
It's amazing. Big congratulations to you and the network. I'm
Right back at you.
Yeah, just happy to be a part of it. It's been a lot of fun. I've met some new people. I've learned a couple things, and yeah, I just look forward to what else it will bring.
Absolutely. I feel the exact same way. So you say it very well in that we truly have no idea. Like we could, 2 months from now, we could be creating Uncle Mike's candy, and we could have a hot tub built beside the ski chalet, just because those are ideas that have popped up.
Yep.
And you're a guy that can make that happen.
I'm on board for those things
I
and whatever
enjoy-
else might happen.
Absolutely. The excitement that we have created here. What about you, Matt, from all the bands?
Yeah, I'm with Mike where like it's just nice. I got that call in late March. I didn't know what you wanted or what you were pitching, but I said I want to be involved in any way possible. And then it's been so exciting to see where it's went. And then I like again, to reiterate what Mike's saying, it's just like the potential that we have, and with everything, it's exciting what it's going to be like a year from now, and what we'll be looking back. Oh, remember those days when we were just on 100 or whatever. But no, it's really been a pleasure just getting to spend Tuesdays with you and just get to see this cool thing get built, and just all the friends that I've made, and all the talents that we're surrounded by. It's just awesome. I feel blessed.
I agree with that as well. And I just personally want to thank both of you guys for, we talked about yesterday, believing in what we're doing and, embracing the idea of coming together and making the world a better place, trying to, go out of our way to send out a positive aura to the world in hopes that, it starts coming back to normal and people start caring about others before themselves again, those little things, and you guys fit into that, and that's why you fit into this family so well. And I just love that you guys take the time to come here and be a part of it, because I know it's a pretty big ask for people in your daily lives to cut off, literally the middle of your Tuesday to come here and do this with us. So I just want you guys to know how grateful and thankful we all are, and how excited we are moving forward, because you both expressed it. We have no idea what can happen. We could be doing this live on a stage at SaskTel Center at some point.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That's a thing that could
You
happen.
gotta dream big.
Could be.
Yeah.
And that's what we do here. So
Anything's possible.
I just want to thank you guys again. Anyone you want to shout out? Anybody you want to give some love to on this big 100th episode?
I gotta go with Aaron.
That's
gotta
right.
go
I
with
want
my
to make
wife.
sure you
Yeah,
got that
yeah,
in there, because
yeah,
I know she's watching. We love you, Aaron. You're
Love
the
you, Aaron.
best.
Yeah, for sure. Amanda, Silas, Laurel, love you lots. Thank you for letting me come,
Also, thank you for letting him do this.
Yes,
We
yeah.
really, really
let me
appreciate
stay
it.
here.
That's pretty good. I think you guys nailed it.
Pretty
Well,
awesome.
thank you again, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Right on.
Sounds
Isn't
good.
that, is that like a...
Let's do it.
Oh,
That's
right.
an anagram
Yes, it
for
is.
something bad.
Right.
I don't mean
Right.
like a actually
Oh,
legit
no,
meaning.
no.
Even if you did,
no.
I knew what you meant.
That's punk rock.
And I
bro.
wouldn't mind.
Thanks, boys.
I've been called worse.
Is anagram the right word? It's an anagram where like each letter in the word represents another word? No? That's when you rearrange the letters. Boy, did I ever screw that up. Anyways, it's the 100th episode. You can see right... How am I going to do this? Here. Nailed it. Thank you to the great Royal Anders. My dude, the main man when it comes to all things internet. He is the best in the biz. As we get ready to call up our next guest. What's she sniffing over there? Is she getting something fun? Oh, she found a pretty lady. That happens a lot when there's mirrors around Margaret. You know her from the Past Our Bedtime podcast. You know her from Wendy Brooks Media. And you know her as one of our most beloved and important members of this family. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brooksie! Yeah!
I saved some for later.
You barely even shot any.
I was saving some for you.
All right.
Hi.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh, you having fun? It's a fun one today, eh?
Yeah, it's
this
so
is
much
what
fun.
I wish every day was like this.
Yeah, me too.
You know?
I have to
pretty
comment
cool.
because nobody's commented on it yet that Gary can count to 100, and he counted 100 balloons on the set, and we're talking about how nobody would see them, but we've been showcasing them every once in a while. So props to you for putting in so much effort to the
I
100
believe
balloons.
that band said it best when they said 100 different colored balloons.
What,
There you go.
what band is that?
Goldfinger? I think it's Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I know Coach is holding background. He wants to just
wants to
scream sing
sing
it so
so
bad.
bad.
Yeah, he loves scream sing. You got to wait till you're up here.
Yeah, I can't sing that one. So.
Sorry. Anyway, this is for you as well. Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome to 100, young lady.
I know this is
Isn't that crazy?
wild.
Do you remember when we were building this place and you brought hardcore in here and then she just left saying, that guy is insane. What are you doing?
I do,
And
but
look at us now.
I have always believed in you.
I appreciate that.
You know, you're going through some hard times, but sometimes.
Like that's the road, the hard times.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know.
Also the son of a plumber, by the way. Sorry, that's wrestling stuff.
Oh my God. Anyway, sometimes when hard things happen, you like turn around for the better. So this
Well,
is what happened after that, and I'm so glad I could
I'm
be a part of the
pretty
journey.
sure there's an analogy about creating diamonds in there somewhere too.
What is it?
Like if you put enough pressure to a piece of poop or something, you'll have a poop diamond. No one will buy it, but you'll have it. Something like that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Any thoughts on the journey so far, young lady? What do you think? How we doing? How we holding up?
Yeah, I just feel like we're doing so well. I love being a part of it and being a part of the socials and seeing all the love we have on the social medias.
Nice.
And I see it every day. I know you don't, but anything good that I see, I share with you. And
Yeah.
yeah, I like
shield.
being the person behind the camera, and then I get to keep all these memories in my phone. So
No, hold on a second. Let's be honest. You don't get to keep anything on your phone because you have no room on your phone for anything.
no, the good ones I keep because I might want to bring them back for like a 200 video or something. You know what I mean?
No, I don't, because every time I ask you, hey, can you do this? Like, no, just wait. I have to delete everything so I have room on my phone to take one picture.
Yeah, he tried to send me a photo of this dragon, and I was like, I can't see the photo.
was so proud of it.
I have no room.
Yeah,
But you
thanks
know,
for that.
I'm gonna have a new phone soon, and then I'm gonna keep a little special folder with all our memories.
Are you going to let us buy you a business phone, a company phone?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because I know you said that before, but I just wanted to make sure.
I mean, if you need a phone and we can both use it, then sure. But if you don't need one, that's fine.
Yeah, I
but-
don't need it. I hate phones. You can have this one.
I brought you a special little taste of this special nut tea.
Hold on, Brooksie. Say it right.
D's Nuts tea.
Thank you.
And we're almost out of, we have like 3 more bags left. I'm so scared.
I think I used the one you gave me, hey?
Yes, and
us
and
before.
so I brought
Oh,
it for a
thank you.
special occasion, and I'll save one more for when we get to like 200 or something.
Perfect.
And I'll bring it that day too. So cheers.
Cheers.
So proud of you.
We had to do our slurp.
Okay. It's hot. It's so
Those are hot
I know.
nuts. What are
Anyway.
those, habanero nuts?
No. No,
I'm
it's just
I'm JK.
It's just hot.
I'm JK. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect temp, perfect taste. I appreciate that. One more for you, real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay, go.
And think hard about this. What, are you trying to get off stage already?
No.
Jeez. Ridiculous. Where do you see us at for episode 200? What do you see coming up in the next 100 episodes?
Well, I see a live audience cam. I'm just
Interesting.
kidding.
Almost from
I
the,
just-
from the roof,
Yeah.
looking down.
I see maybe more Twitch. I really want to play more Smash Bros. You know, I'll always talk about that on here.
Dufferin Avenue
And-
Media on Twitch. Check it out.
Yeah.
World records galore.
I see our family growing,
Yes.
both in person and
Isn't that
online.
beautiful seeing all this? Isn't that
Yeah,
beautiful?
I know. Everyone
Watching the
here
whole
is
time.
actually making me pretty nervous. So maybe I am trying to get off stage pretty quick.
Del. One more.
But-
Give us one more thing. What more thing you see for the next 100 episodes?
Oh, love. That's all I got.
That's easy.
Yeah.
I got that
That's
one.
and caring and kindness and all that good stuff. So, what do
Dude.
you see? You tell us one now. I had to bring it right back to you,
What do I see?
putting me on the spot.
I've never thought about that before. I have no idea. I see by that point at least getting a couple of the people in this room right now working full time.
Ooh.
That's what I want to see. That's what I think I could see. A lot of really good things have to happen, but
Yeah.
that's what I said 4 months ago, and a lot of really good things happen, and here we are.
Yes,
So
I believe.
very cool. To you, thank you for every single thing that you do around here. It means so much, and we are so grateful. And thank you most of all for allowing me to get my mental health back.
Aw.
That was all you, so thank you for that. And I always tell you, it's a steal of a deal as far as our contract goes, so I'm excited to pay you more money.
Yeah.
We'll
No,
negotiate at the end of the week.
You know what, Gare? I'm just here for the friendships and the good times.
It's beautiful,
so.
right? It's a beautiful thing that we've created here. So thank you again to you.
Thanks.
And our friend Hardcore couldn't make it today, but she said she will be here on Friday.
All right.
So she's excited to get back to recording episodes and doing all that fun stuff.
Perfect. Well,
So we'll do that. There she goes. Ladies and
last
gentlemen,
one.
give it up for Brooksie! Be careful. There you go. She's got it. We're getting better at this. Oh, man. What a time to be alive, hey? Party rolling on here on the 100th episode of your show. Poor Margaret, man. She just gets herself in the most silly situations. It's like an obstacle course over there. Looking up at the board. Oh, one of my favorite pre-tapes that we've ever done. So much so that I just dropped one dragon, but that was on purpose because we're about to throw to another one.
Oh, sweet child of mine.
Oh, that's a good start. We got the dragon in the house. Happy 100th anniversary for
Hi.
your episodes there, Dragoon. How you doing?
Good. I'm good. On this
Now, we are recording this on Monday, so eventually on Wednesday, people will see this. We know you're very busy. You're probably off down south somewhere doing something exciting.
Well, we did just film the actual episode, and I said that maybe there would be a special surprise later in the week, and so that's it. This is it. Right before I leave for
It's
a
great
month.
surprise. Great
So,
surprise.
Yeah, I don't know. Things are looking up for me, and I don't know.
Dude,
I'm ready for it.
I'm very excited for you. I spent most of the last 2 days as you were driving the unit, talking about how much I love and appreciate you. You know that. Do you want to say anything, any special memories or anything you want to pass along on this 100th episode of your show?
Oh, that's a good thing. Well, I do remember day one. This is kind of giving me day one vibes because that was a very special event. Good, day one vibes in a good way because we were all lined up over here on the benches, and
that's what I did.
You were calling
The-
people
the-
up
the entire
one by
show I
one.
did this.
Yeah.
And between that, I was going like this.
Yeah,
So proud
pretty
of
much.
everybody.
That's when we record the viewing room. I do this. I go.
Yeah, but you look good when you do that. That's the difference.
The comments don't think so. But
Don't read the
I do remember. I remember
comments.
being so nervous
Mhm.
when you brought us up and one by one, and I could barely talk, and then my face was red and hot, and that doesn't happen anymore. So I feel like we've gone to a certain point in that, and we've all gotten a little bit more comfortable doing it each time. And
Within 4.5 months, you went from that to a host of a show here on the network that is thriving right now. And big shout out to you and LB for the viewing room. New episode every Tuesday. Very, very, very well done. I must say, the best produced show on the network for sure.
yeah, and our next one drops tomorrow, or yesterday.
I don't even know what day it is now. These pre-tapes always throw me off.
Yeah, but it's looking good. It's feeling good, and we're having a good time. We're having a good time with it. It's
What do
been-
you
it's been fun.
What do you hope to have accomplished by episode 200?
Episode 200. That's a good question. More conventions. I think that would be fun.
That was so fun.
More viewing room.
Sorry about that, LB.
I think definitely more viewing room. Steady viewing room.
You think we could ever see a live viewing room?
I think we could. I think we can make it work. We gotta. I think we gotta do some more work before we can make it a steady hour-long viewing room or however long we do it.
Hold on. I just had a great idea. Our good friend AA Ron and the team over at Coliseum Presents, maybe before one of their shows, we take all of our signage, we go and do a live viewing room an hour before the movie. Do it right up on stage.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Interacting
On
with the audience, doing
stage?
all that stuff that you like.
You know, I already have a hard enough time talking with the viewing room, and Adam can attest to that. But doing it in front of 150 people might not go so great. But I mean, we'll figure it out. Or maybe we can do like crowd work where we ask people how they thought about the film, and then it's kind of like outsourcing the work, so I don't have to kind of create my own opinions.
We can ask my other adult dragon. Other adult dragon, do you think it's a good idea? Looks like he's nodding. Sorry,
That's
bud.
not fair.
From one
That's
dragon
not
to
fair.
another, dude. Looks like you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I love and appreciate you.
Congratulations on episode 100.
Congratulate yourself, bro.
Bring.
I'll hug you, but I'm saying
Oh,
this is, congratulate yourself. Watch the other dragon.
Sorry, I'm jealous of him.
Oh, jeez! You're trying to kill him. No, hey. Calm down. It's just a break.
Yeah, no, congratulations on episode 100.
back at ya.
It's
This is
been a journey, and we've been having fun, and I think it's only
said
a
it
fill.
a million times, and I'll say it a million more. This place is nothing without you and everyone else. So thank you and congratulations. You've made it to 100, to 100,000 more. You don't have a. Well, there you go. That'll work. The Great Dragon in the house. Again, totally previously recorded segment there as he's off seeing the world now. I bid him a sweet adieu, flying with his cute little dragon tail, waving at everybody with his cute little dragon claws. Such a cute guy. The 100th episode of your show rolling on. And as it continues, we want to say hello to all of our incredible sponsors and advertisers and family, as well as all of our shows. Again, Pulse Power with Aiden, new episode dropping on Monday, every Monday. If you want to get back into shape, she's got you. Dax and the team over at Property Guys, hello to them. Kevin over at Hammer Time Roofing, as well as Deneb Finishing, who built this place. The Big Tooth on 2nd Avenue, Dr. Hausman and Associates. I love how I point up to it like you can see it. It's right there, I promise you. As well as Nickel Plumbing, SCS, and so many more. Thank you for believing in this thing that we're trying to do here, and that thing being making the world a better place, because there's just too many real not cool people out there. And to them we say, chill out, man. Try doing something nice for once in your life. Start working karma in your favor. Speaking of karma in your favor, that brings us to our next guest. You know him. In a world where one man does a million jobs, that is where he lives. He is the star of the BBO on the CCO and the YTC. He is the co-host of the Commander Cookout podcast. He is one of my favorite human beings on planet Earth, and he is the coolest dude in the universe. He proves it every single time he comes up onto this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Uncle Brando! Yeah, don't let that guy in the front give it the finger, man. He's been a dink all night. Hate that guy. What do they always say? Who was the team? Billy Joel. The great Billy Joel bought the entire 6 or 10 rows, front row, all the seats to every concert, and gives them to actual fans because his tickets got so expensive that it was only really rich people who would go to his concert and sit up close where you could see him and interact with him, and no one even paid attention to him.
Huh.
So front rows, yeah, they need a redo like the great Billy Joel did. How are you?
Yeah, I am fantastic, my friend. How are you?
I am doing very, very good. As you can tell, we're having a lot of fun here today.
It seems like it. Maggie's been eating garbage and balloons.
Yeah, living her best life.
Man,
eh?
that's
Look at
just
her.
how dogs like to live, man, isn't it?
How's Big Urs doing?
Good. Big Urs is doing very well.
I
She's
love her.
getting a little elderly.
Oh no, I'm noticing that with it. Actually, you know what? I'm only noticing it with her. Like her and I are turning gray together, and it's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, she still runs like a puppy.
Yeah, as long as
crazy.
as long as you remain the same person, I feel like you're doing okay. Like me and Urs are the same human being on the inside.
Me and this one, same
and
thing.
it's a big deal. What
It's
is
funny how we connect. Oh, don't worry about those. They just show up. I don't know how they got here or what they're doing here.
but what is going on, man?
One's gonna pop soon, and then Meg is gonna freak out and knock over a camera, and that's gonna be true mayhem. But until then,
I might
we'll be
lose
good.
it. I think I heard a shot. Yeah, right.
Rage Against the Machine.
There it is. See,
Oh,
man. Speaking of bands,
the
we
end
like,
of the Matrix. Wake up!
that was a good one.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, sorry, continue.
I was gonna say, like, you reminded me off camera where Belvedere is something we bonded over
gonna make
at
me-
the other place. We're gonna relive it.
You're gonna make me, as long as we can get there.
Yeah, and I freaking love them so much.
Yeah.
I love them for so long, and they're gonna be in town this Saturday.
And we,
And we're neither one of us are gonna be there.
we don't know for sure.
Oh,
If
just
anybody out there,
damn it!
if anybody out there has
Damn
a
it.
stage time for Belvedere for the Punk Rock for Pups this weekend, please let us know.
And it's for dogs.
Yeah,
Like of all the,
it's like one of our biggest passions, puppies.
come on.
Such beautiful, beautiful
Right?
puppies.
Like, it's for a good cause, and
We love those.
Since we can't be there, you should be. But
Get out and support.
man, oh man, oh man.
Support the pups. So
I bought
how's
that one with my nose? That's pretty good.
how's the CCO going?
CCO's going very well. We were with the Damn Network at our very first public-facing event over the weekend,
Ganbate.
which is really cool. We went to gang beating, and I was very, very kind of not put off, but
I thought-
surprised, and the name was very misleading.
You were waiting to get beat up by a
Man,
gang.
I was ready for bear, man. I thought we were going in there to throw hands. What'd you guys bring? The beef, right? I was ready. I was ready for that stuff. And
Whereas
then it turns out
I
it
was
was
asking, where's the beef?
Right,
And,
and
you kept
it's-
saying, right here.
But it was an anime convention, it turns out. And we were there. We met some really, really cool people. I got a cool hat that has an.
You bought so many things.
Man, I got this.
So many. You and I walked out with so many bags.
We got instant noodles.
They're so good. You
I
tried
got
them
the
yet?
most insane Gengar statue of all time. I should have brought it.
Was that the horrifying thing you had in the Tupperware container?
Oh yeah. They
That
put it in like a
scared me.
biohazard bag inside of bubble wrap
was
inside of a
creepy.
Tupperware container.
What's his name?
Gengar.
Where's he from?
Pokemon.
Oh,
He's like the top level ghost Pokemon.
He's horrifying. I absolutely hate
My man knows.
Gengar.
Except with human features on his crazy
Yeah,
ghost
it's,
face.
It's a horrifying thing that
Phenom
he brought.
knows. He knows.
He brought forward, and I was very scared.
He knows.
The lady that sold you your flippy floppy hat, her name is Alyssa.
She's a very nice lady.
I know this because she walked over to the booth, looked at me, and as I saw her coming over, I did this.
Oh
This
man.
is while we sent Dragon upstairs, so it was just me in the booth, and I went like this.
Oh no.
And she's like, so, is this your first convention? Like, yep. She goes, I could tell. It's like, why is that? She goes, well, you're doing every single thing that you're supposed to do right to attract people to your booth wrong.
Ooh.
And I go, let me guess. Turning my head away, crossing my arms, and going like this. She goes, yep. And I'm like, awesome. It's good to know that I'm doing this right. It's good to know it's working. She's like, what are you talking about? Like, I have crippling anxiety and I have a huge fear of crowds. She's like, I could tell. And then she counseled me for like 10 minutes and then I felt a little better. So shout out to our friend Alyssa.
Very good person. I bought a hat from her, and it's almost like we brought somebody that had a broken frickin' leg that couldn't physically move to do stuff, so that you wouldn't have to be the front-facing person at the event, and he just kept hobbling along as if nothing was. What a guy! We always knew he was a dink. Network Ryan, you're a piece of trash, and I hope you know that.
I, on the other hand, love and appreciate you, Network Ryan. Thank you so much for all that you do. I hope you're healing up and he's all ready to go for surgery tomorrow.
Can we get a course of booze for Network Ryan from the live
Whoa.
studio audience? No? There, we got one. There it is. There we go.
I heard a couple oohs.
Yeah, no,
like
we love him.
HBK oohs, you know what I mean? That's what I was hearing. I was saying ooh.
We love that guy. He's going off for surgery tomorrow on his
the
broken
best.
leg, and he's gonna be back in fighting form on based on him, Sunday?
Yeah, probably.
He'll be up
He's
shingling
insane.
the damn roof, right?
Yeah, this whole place will be like restructured.
Yeah.
He'll build a second level just to show the universe. You can't slow me down. You can't stop me. Oh, dare I say, like him and LB are probably the two dudes that have done the most work in this studio, and it's not even close.
They work way
Like,
too hard, man.
Yeah, between this guy with building all this, all the tech stuff, and then Network Ryan doing all the other everything else in the world, like just in his daily routine.
Yeah.
He does so many things for us, and I'm always trying to give him praise, and he hates it just like me, so it's a constant little battle. But hopefully he's all good. He still hasn't texted me yet today, so I was, remember Uncle Brando walks up, you talked to Brian? He's like, no. I was like, ooh. No. It's like, well, luckily surgery's coming tomorrow. Hope he makes it. He's watching. There he is.
Good. What a guy. There
yes.
it is. He's
You
saying
guys
hello.
can shut up forever. What a sweet guy. We
Man,
love you too, Network
we're not
Ryan.
gonna.
Thank you so much.
Actually, maybe this might be an opportunity to say next week, because Network Ryan is going to be down for the count / surgery. We're going to have a very special episode of the Commander Cookout podcast and pre-show on Monday and Tuesday, featuring producer Gary.
No, I couldn't.
Right?
No.
So that's going to be really.
No,
That's going to be so fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to talk about new people in Magic and just some of
I have so many questions
What
for you.
attracts people to a game as complicated and, dare I say, difficult to broach.
I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
It's going to be really cool. We're going to have a really good time, so hopefully you can all join us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
From the BBO on the CCO on the Y2C.
Why? Come on, man. It's the BBO and the CCO YTC. You've listened to it so many times. You know it.
It's so good. How close? We have to wait a bunch for a new one, eh?
Yeah, we're yeah.
If you don't know what that is, by the way, it says Brando's box openings, and he uses different weapons like flamethrowers
Oh,
and
man.
samurai swords and grenades to open these things.
I've already started work on the horror movie themed next set coming out on the 17th of September. I really think that people are going to like it. I have pulled out several stops and have thrown caution and financial well-being to the wind for this one. And it's either going to be real worth it or frickin' not. So I hope everybody will join us for that as well. It's going to be a good time.
Dude, thank you for everything you do. And I just want you to know this is your home. This is your family. You will always have a place here, no matter what happens. This is yours, and we love you, and thank you. I can't wait to totally blow it on the CCO and make Network Ryan lose it. He's already so worried. He's like, I have to be in control of everything all the time. It's like, don't worry, we'll do it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It'll be great. We'll just stand there and look at the camera like this for like an hour.
59 minutes.
It's going to be great. Dude,
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be
one more.
fantastic.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Brando! Oh, yes, sir. What a day, hey? What a time to be alive. LB, how you holding up in there, buddy? You doing okay? I feel like you're very low stress right now. I feel like we were expecting a lot more stresses. It's probably a good sign. As the party rolls on, I'm going to put my binoculars on there, and I think I see our next guest. Interesting. You know this next guest as a dude who has done a lot of stuff at a lot of places in this city. Wait for it. Founder, creator of Stripped Down. He's done so many videos. He has all the social medias. He writes everything. This is a guy that I thought of when we first started this place as well. A dude where I said, I know this guy is perfect for what we're doing here. I just don't know in what capacity. And then that led to bringing in another member of the family who we love so much. I feel like he's going to be doing a heel entrance here, so I'm just going to let him really soak this up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Curtis Anderson! He's just a sexy boy. Sexy boy! I think you're cute.
I can't believe it's me either. Often medicated, never duplicated. Here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Gary, congratulations.
Congratulations to you, buddy.
100 episodes.
Isn't that crazy?
For real, that is insane.
It's 100 live hours.
When I
of
got here
content.
today and I saw the rundown of guests and I was on last, I was a little worried. This is going to be a worse closer than The Sopranos, right? Like, really?
You didn't like that finish?
Pardon me?
You didn't like that finish, The Sopranos?
Oh, terrible. That's how we
Really?
should end today. Just play Don't Stop Believing and we'll all look to the side real quick. What was that?
Everybody knows.
Terrible!
Everybody knows that Tony Montana there ate too many raviolis and keeled over. Nobody actually shot him.
Right.
Vincent Chase?
What's going on, Gary?
Hold on, is his name Vincent Chase?
Who?
The guy that made the show.
I have no idea.
Yeah, who cares?
You're asking the
How
all these
important are
like all
creators
these
anyway,
movie
right?
and TV buffs are on, and you wait till I'm on to ask that question.
You brought up the whole Sopranos thing.
Should I leave my sunglasses?
Yeah,
on
you
the
look really.
entire-
I'm just
thank
admiring you right now. Like you're totally killing it.
What's
so
up?
I want to know from you, my friend, from your first appearance to now.
'Kay.
What's the biggest difference that you've noticed around here at the Dufferin Avenue Media Network?
People's comfort level. And I think that's all because of you, and you make this place so
all
welcoming.
of
No,
us.
don't
Yeah,
don't
well,
be
it's-
don't be crappy about
a
it.
team
You
team
have
effort.
built something incredible, Gary. You've surrounded yourself with the best people, put them in the best places, and allowed them to grow and succeed, which is, you'd think what every boss does, but that's actually a pretty rare trait. So,
Well,
congrats, seriously.
I
You
appreciate
should be
that.
really
No,
proud of everything you've built here, allowed people to grow. And I'm sitting on the sidelines. I'm waiting for the hot tag, man. I want to have a show. I'm trying.
We've talked.
I'm trying.
We've talked.
I've been talking to my former podcast co-host. We
I
used
like
to do
this.
a Blossom review called OK Bloomer. Don't laugh. That was a real thing. Whoa, it was called. Whoa, look it up. We did. We got all the way to the second season when they had the episode with Salt and Pepper on, and we looked at each other and we're like, I don't think I can go on. It's called OK Bloomer. Look it up. I'll wait.
Well, why don't
Curtis
we just
Anderson, Sal Liccardo review every
Sal.
episode.
We talked about
of
Sal.
Blossom, and all I ended up talking about was pretty much damn right, Jenna
Somebody-
Von Oy,
Of course, you know real names.
right? It was like
Oh.
after that show ended, her and the Whoa guy just like had this contest to see who could get hotter as they grew up. It's crazy. What was that guy? Joey Lawrence.
Joey, little Lawrence. Was it Joey?
What did you got
Oh,
here?
and then he had the brothers Lawrence or something like that. The Lawrence brothers.
Tell us.
Brotherly love.
We got an
God,
OK
we watch way
Bloomer
too much
soy
TGIF.
candle. We got an OK Bloomer pastel nail polish. And we got OK Bloomer on the virtual market, sir. I demand episodes to be released on the damn network as soon as possible so we can hear this madness.
It's good. It's good. We did a thorough deep dive of each episode.
So creepily, dude.
Right?
I love that. Welcome to the first ever fact checker edition of your show. Never had one of those before.
I was like, oh, I hope that's what
I
it was
actually know
called.
I know it's true because we talked about this.
Yeah, we reference you all the time on it.
Well, no, but
We
you
had
know what
like
I mean.
Gary's choice for favorite Blossom episode.
Whichever one Joey says whoa in.
Yeah. That was actually his own doing.
Of
His
course.
whoa. They wanted
Freestyle,
him
right?
to do it like more surfer. And Joey Lawrence was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm
I'm
going
not
to
a
do dumb
surfer."
guy. And it was just like,
We're stuck.
boom, they had their Urkel.
Then
They had their Urkel, and it was a hit. Right?
And then before you know it, him and Melissa Joan Hart had their own show. It was like Sabrina and Joey.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'm making
Someone
that up,
fact
pretty sure
check
now.
that.
Pretty sure I'm making it all up.
Honestly, every episode we talked about how Steven Dorff was awesome because he was like his first ever appearance.
Dorff on golf?
No, Steven Dorff. He was in actually when I did my intro, I did the like lean back that Steven Dorff does in the crying video of Aerosmith when at the very
Love
end when
that
his
one.
girlfriend Alicia Silverstone's on the bridge
so
and the
attractive.
police are there.
She's gonna jump.
And he gets out and he's just like, what
Come
are you
on.
doing?
Come on.
That's the energy I
Alicia.
bring to my marriage. When
That's
my
good.
wife's all like wound up, I just Steven Dorff and I just give her the
You tell her go back to
What are you
Clueless or
doing?
what?
that'd go over great.
Yeah.
She never left Clueless.
It's so true. Curtis Anderson, my man, you talked about it, and we've talked about getting you more involved around here.
You
And
gotta
I
tag me
truly
in.
mean that. Well, I mean that as in every person that comes in here, they come to me with the idea. I can't ever put anything on you.
know.
So I
Well,
need you to find that idea.
I'm
This is
looking.
your family now. This is
I'm
your home.
looking.
You're a part of
I
all
was
of this.
talking about my co-host for OK Bloomer, and I don't think he can do it. So then I reached out to our good friend Derek Watson, and I said,
know
"Waddy,
him.
let's co-host a podcast." And he said, "Let me think about it." And then he blocked me. So I'm gonna assume that's a no from Watson. People were laughing when I said tag in. You want another wrestling reference? I am like 1997 honky tonk man. I'm looking for my rockabilly right now. I need a co-host that could come on here and electrify the fans. And there's some stiff competition, like one bad pot. Like I can't touch that.
No, they're good, dude. They're real good. Have you seen the Dude podcast yet?
The Dude podcast,
So
like
good.
what am I possibly gonna bring to the table? We've already done the Blossom.
We'll find it.
What am I gonna do?
I'm just saying, don't give up.
Thanks.
To quote the great Peter Gabriel.
To go full
"Don't give
circle,
up,
don't
you
stop
got
believing.
Friends. Both of us at the same time. That's
Right.
pretty good. Okay, so
Gary.
you are going to find something that brings you even more in front of these cameras, and we are going to
Bring
continue
the
to
boys
grow.
to the yard.
No, I want a milkshake. I haven't had a milkshake in years. Actually, no, I ordered one.
That's not
Not
true.
too long. I
I
had a
saw you
milkshake.
drink like 3 milkshakes before we started.
You know what the
live
best part
today.
is? I am legit like super lactose, so if I did actually do that, I would be sitting on like a pile.
See,
of
and
food,
I'm
like, up
just
here.
intolerant, so.
We're like just incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Curtis Anderson!
Congratulations, 100!
Congratulations
Dude.
to you, buddy. You're
right.
my guy. You're my dude. I love you, bud. Seriously, we're going to figure it out. We got one more.
Hell yeah.
One more
Oh,
guest.
I wasn't the closer.
You weren't the closer.
Oh,
well,
you
you
lied
were
to
until
me.
he rolled in.
I saw below me there's someone called Pat Rion. Is that who's coming up next?
Yes. Did he just blow the big reveal? Oh, man. Normally we'd be playing some Frankie's Fingers right about now, but we ain't done yet. We're going to go a little bit overtime. Make my dad proud. He always says, you got to go at least an hour, and I know we've gone short a lot, so this will get us back on the positive side. I know Dad will be very impressed, and we always appreciate an impressed father. Our final guest of the show. I jokingly call him the right hand to the throne because he wears a pin from Game of Thrones, and it's exactly the same as the one that the right hand to the throne wears. Thought that was a little weird, but we call him that anyway. He has been my ghost rider my entire career. Every event that I've ever done or ran or created, he was the actual guy that did all of it. And this place would not be in existence without this next guest. Straight up. And we've talked before, and I've had all the feelings and emotions. He's my rock. He's my stone. He is my everything. Are you ready to come on up here? Our final guest of the day. Well, but he doesn't want to come up. He's not ready yet.
You give the thumbs up at the very end.
Yeah, we'll get him in the booth for the thumbs up. Here it comes. Wait for it. Phenom's in the house. There he is. We love you, Phenom. Thank you for coming in. Literally. Our final guest of the 100th episode Extravaganza. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Coach Mazze! See, I told you those guys in the front row. Do you see what that one guy did?
You know what?
What's up? What's up?
I tried to roll in here, and I thought there was like a Ragu festival
The
going on.
Ragu
There's
Festival.
No parking anywhere. I didn't know what was happening.
To all the neighbors, don't worry. Everyone's going to roll out, make it home for supper time. It's all good.
That's exactly what I thought.
I know.
I have so much concern for your neighbors that.
Yeah. Well, I know Don over here and Darcy over here, they're all good. They
And
love
I
it.
counted everyone has a driveway too, so I was like, well, this isn't
Yeah,
so
I had no
bad,
driveway.
but
I just thought of that.
We don't have one. We
I
can
got some in
build
the
one.
back. I got some in the back.
We need one for the shadow. Let's make a driveway.
Remember when our plan was to park the shadow here, and then the start of every show we just have people get out of the dark
Yeah.
shadow and walk up?
I do remember
Can we do that again?
That would be very difficult.
I believe
But we
LB
need to
actually
find
said
a
we
spot.
can't open the garage door now for the next little bit because we got the green screen up.
Also, you created you created the backdrop here, right? I'm making eye contact with one person here. You did,
Oh,
right?
yeah, beautiful.
Were you
Good choice.
channeling Farrah Fawcett's photo shoot in '94? Because it's very Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, you're talking to
You
Dragon,
remember
right?
it?
How are you so tall?
Thank you.
How are you so
I
tall
love that you
on
get
chair?
every reference. Huh?
How are you so tall in that chair?
Thanks. I
Look,
like being
your head's
taller
getting
than
cut
you
off on
know.
the overlay.
My confidence just.
You got to hunch down. I guess I could flip it up if I had. That's good. That's better.
My confidence just sank with that. I like being above you. Gary.
Can you? Okay, well that works too. Can you basically explain to my
No.
mom and my sister, who are the two watching right now,
Hi.
how this place came to be? What did we go through to get here?
That's a loaded question.
I just want to know your honest opinion.
I don't think I know how it happened, Gary.
I don't either. That's sort of why I'm asking.
I think you called once, right? And said, hey, I got to figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
I want to do something. What should I do?
Yeah.
And I suggested you should do your own thing.
Yeah.
That's all I said. So I really haven't helped all that much.
Well, I know it's coming back to me now. So we go from that to getting a list of things we need to run this operation. And then you and I were sitting in this beautiful garage trying to put this stage together with a couple of crates that you stole. Sorry,
we're
that you
we're on,
borrowed.
we didn't steal. I thought we had dimensions, and I didn't know how grand this place was going to become, and I didn't know what Deneb's vision was, right?
Shout out to Deneb.
Big boy.
Finishing. Yeah,
I
big
didn't
boy in the house.
quite understand that, and we didn't really talk, and everything was through you. So I don't think we ever talked during that process. So I would give you an idea, and then you'd bounce it off Big Boy, and he'd be like, "No, that's stupid. We could do way better." And then you'd tell me that, and I'm like, "Okay, why do you keep calling me just to put me down all the time?" And then, but then we were in here, and we just started to build it, and then he rolls in his van, and he's like, "Oh, you're a professional," and just
Him and
ripped us
Wesley.
all up. I think
Him
I
and
held
Wes.
a board for him.
Yeah, we did some.
But
cool
we
stuff.
are on crates, like there's some
crazy.
plastic pallets
It's very
that
cool.
we're sitting on right now.
And just the way this has all gone, that's a perfect example of how it has been, because like Von Trask from the start. And again, to Von Trask, thank you for that lovely, beautiful opening video that you ran. That was very cool. Very, very appreciated.
Yeah, he hasn't been on the
hadn't seen
show
that
since,
before.
eh?
No, he doesn't. Like, he doesn't come on. He just does behind the scenes stuff.
I want one more of his top 10
But-
list from episode 1.
He's so sweet.
All right.
But
Oh, no-
he, when we were talking about the Death Star here, the recording booth, him and Amory were like, well, you could like get a closet and put like a curtain across it. That's what a lot of people do. I was like, you guys,
No.
please listen to what I'm saying. We don't want to create a closet. We want to create a tooth booth. We want to create a soundproof vocal recording studio so good that people will come to us to use it, and they will say, this is the greatest quality booth I've ever used. We want people to be able to come in here, like the Abyss did with Von Trask, in this very studio, on the 5th take, laying down one of the hottest tracks I've ever heard, and within an hour and a half, there's a bunch more that's going to be added to it, but it could go out right now as a banger of a song. And Trask said, the reason we can do this so fast is because the booth is so dead that you don't have to clean up any of the vocals that are bouncing off the walls. That's what we wanted.
Usually
And to go
being
from
dead's
that-
a bad thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
But it's
Not
good
in
when
the
you said
booth.
it. I've listened to that track. It's so good. I'm
It's
not a
amazing.
hip hopper
Yeah,
by any
it's-
stretch, but it is.
The point
it's
being,
pretty hot, as they would say.
the
in the hood.
actual booth itself is above and beyond anything else you can get out there, and we're doing it for the people. This is the place for the people, by the people. That's what it's all about. So everything is affordable, and that's sort of like a good jump-off point to remind everyone, like, this is our family, this is our studio, this is our movement, this is what we are doing, this is how we choose to make the world a better place. And you have spent the last however many years since I've known you getting us all ready for this. None of this would have happened without you, so thank
I
you.
appreciate that,
I
Gary.
appreciate it.
I just
I'm
supported
starting to
you.
see why your wife loves you so much. You're always like, I don't know why she loves me. Rah, rah, rah.
You haven't talked to her lately. Have Dr. Hausman, I want to give another shout out. You say the tooth booth, right?
Yes.
But that guy came here
Yes, he did.
not understanding the vision. Openly, admittingly, I don't understand anything, what's going on here, but I support whatever you guys are doing.
That's huge.
And me and him talked at length about designing a desk, because that's what his idea was.
I wanted
and
the
my
scroll
idea
stopper.
was
I
going to be
wanted
like
a desk that made
the
people
big
stop
desk.
scrolling. Yeah.
And then it evolved to this, saying, oh, no, we can be simple in certain ways as long as we do simple well.
Yeah.
And then we've done that, I think. And then, then Deneb comes in and just knocks it out of the park. So this place is pretty awesome and evolving. So that's cool.
And that's sort of going to lead me to my final question to you. Where do you see this place for episode 200? What do
I'm
you
a
see
very
happening?
literal person. I think it's going to be cold because it'll be mid-January.
The crowd is
And,
not liking. The
I
crowd's
don't
not
know.
liking it. You better do
I
something better.
don't
Yeah, you're
know.
losing them. You're
Well, here's-
losing them.
I don't know where the Dodge Shadow will be parked. As soon as I came in here, you asked Brooksy that question. I'm like, I wonder if he'll ask me that question. Where's the Shadow going to be parked? So we have some work to do, some real work, because I know this street, the way it gets plowed, Gary.
Yep.
We're going to have to move the Shadow.
I thought
It's
you were
going to
gonna
get
say-
stuck in. But anyway,
I thought you were
I
going to say
think-
Lucky Street.
where do I think your show will be at episode 200?
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if we'll do another celebration like this. Is that the plan?
I don't
Every
know.
100?
I think so. That might be a
That'd be
good
cool.
idea.
That's what I think we should do. This is fun. I
Something to aim
like getting
for.
here. Get a big, every 100 shows, have a short cut
Celly?
celebration with everybody involved and bring in some new
That'll be
people.
good. All right.
That's where I think it's going to be.
Do you like Dude Podcast yet?
Minus 35. I think it's maybe the worst thing to ever hit YouTube, and there's a lot of bad things on YouTube. This one could take it, actually. That's one of the worst podcasts of all time.
Episode 4 drops tomorrow. Be sure to check it out. It's going to be amazing.
The three
It's
of-
so good. I've never
the
met a
three.
guy who hates his show more in my life than myself. So thank you for making me feel normal.
Love it.
I don't know, man. What do you think? Should we get Frankie in here?
Can we get at least 20 hands playing the fingers at once?
You want to have a super
I
finger
want to have
play?
a super finger piano playing thing.
You guys into that, or is that a little
Yeah.
weird?
I think all the guests should come back and we should play it. And the ones that are always hiding,
I
but
don't-
shouldn't be, but make sweet Farrah Fawcett backdrops, should come play some fingers.
I don't know if we
or
have the
maybe
room,
it's
man.
just you, one or the other. Just Gary and
Can
I
you
leave.
can you do the outro and I can just focus on playing? I'll be the
didn't
pianist
prepare.
for once.
I don't know the words.
You don't have to know them. Just thank everybody.
And I can't hear anything. What's the outro? Oh, the song that I wrote that goes to the music?
I was gonna try.
Oh, the outro. Okay, we'll try it.
Are
And
you
we'll
sure?
see if people listen.
But you don't have
Go
the
ahead. Yeah.
you don't have the earpiece.
No, I'm not going to sing it. I'm going to do an outro.
Okay.
Okay.
Did
Are we
you
playing
send,
it?
Did you send me the lyrics?
We,
Oh
before,
yeah, you
yes.
silly. So that guest he was talking about before, named Pat Treon.
Mhm.
You heard of him?
He's a good hockey player.
Yes.
He's an 80s player for the Jets, I think.
Dave Keon.
Dave Keon, not Pat Treon. Right.
So Pat Treon is a thing that Network Ryan has been working Patreon for a long time.
Check us
God,
out
I
on
hate
your
myself.
Patreon.
That was the worst
And you'll get
thing.
bonus things.
That's basically what it is. So we've talked and we've talked, and my biggest fear was the comment section, and that's why we brought in Brooksie, Wendy Brooks Media. Check them out. Absolutely fantastic. And
Her
so
out.
she does all of that,
Her
but
out.
we want the interactions to go beyond just putting a comment here or beyond putting a comment there. Our good friend Uncle Brando, him and Network Ryan over on the CCO, they have a Patreon account thing, and it sounds like a very good way to do just what we're talking about. So we will be, I believe it's officially active right now. Our Patreon, I think you just go there and then you search for
get
Dufferin Avenue
involved.
Media Network. something like that. LB's like, you got all the details. I'm like, yeah, of course I do, man. Nailed it.
That's
I
how
didn't remember to talk about
That's
it.
how I feel, but I
Yes.
don't know. People at home that maybe don't want to come here physically in person, but you can go and put your stamp on it. That's what I
That's
always
a
love. I
great way
love
of saying it.
suggesting things. I've been trying to help you guys write your song. In the behind the scenes, I'm constantly just trying to just so I could say, hey, I was sort of a part of that. You know what I mean? And that's what you can do on Patreon, I think.
That's true. You go
I have
over
no
there,
idea.
and I like to say it's for
Patreon.
all of our friends and
You're a
family more than
Patreon.
anything else, where people can
Patreon.
come on board, become a part of this team, and then your input will be put into all the different shows on the network and any ideas you have. If you got an event you want us to be at, you can let us know, and we can really go all in. And the best part, and this is what you take home from this, is this just grows our family. So that's how it's looking for now. We just have it set as one tier. So it's a $5 monthly payment, and that gets you not just a part of the family, but we're talking tours through the studio, getting you on shows, whatever it is you want to do. That's why I say it's mostly for friends and family right now, because everyone's always asking us, how can we support you? And then if you can't do it through advertising, this is another sort of niche way to do it. So we look forward to seeing all of our friends over there if you want to. Of course, we're never going to say, please do this, please do that. But it's just another avenue for you to become a part of this family. And that's all we
Dufferin Avenue,
Dufferin
if you will.
Ave. Oh, there it is. Patreon.com. Little Lemmy Winks in there. Dufferin Ave. That looks pretty cool. Remember Lemmy Winks? Are we double serving? Oh. Hold on. Can we do this one?
Let's walk like
Hovercraft.
the Egyptian. Remember that one?
That's a pretty good song. We could do this all day.
One of the hottest singers
you
of
be
all
the
time.
bottom,
Hey,
I'll be the
walk
top.
like
Oh,
an
you have to be the angles? Okay, get the
Egyptian.
bottom, then we're gonna surf it. Other
Walk like
no,
an
you have to be
Egyptian.
Under mine. We got this. Now go my way. No, you ruined it. Anyways,
I think
we're
I
on
did it.
Patreon now. Become a part of our family and get on the shows and have fun with us because it's so much fun and I'm just so grateful. How about now?
Put on the music. I would love if everybody would just bring at least one of their hands.
We don't even
and
have the
play.
room for it, bro.
They do, bro.
We don't have any cameras.
I
over
don't
there.
care if it's just a bunch of backs. I want to see fingers on the desk.
Oh, it is the green screen. We do have a green screen.
Yeah,
That is
let's
true.
go. Come on
Okay.
up.
Is it rolling?
Let's go. Is the music going?
No, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing it. Okay.
And
You guys, come on and
let's
green
go.
screen it up. Come play
Yes.
some of the piano. Yeah.
Bring it. Piano. Play
This
the
is wild.
piano.
Is everyone going up there? Look at this.
One guy just whispered, "I'm not really here."
Don't say names. If you're not supposed
Right
to be
back
here,
at you.
do not come
Yes.
up to the camera. If you aren't, not yet. No, he's waiting for everyone to get in position.
Oh, I want to.
This is going to be fun. And look, Coach, look, we even got the mini. You knew this all along. He knew this was going to work so good. Look, we're on the mini screen. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we are.
Perfect. This is what I wanted.
Here we go. And we're playing. Start singing.
And you can call it your show. That's 'cause it's your show. I don't know where the music is right now.
It's in my ear.
And other lyrics.
Click track. That's your beat. Look at this beautiful display of friendship and family. God. Hey, I love you guys so damn much. Thank you for not just being a part of this, but believing in this and understanding what we're trying to do. It's so crazy when we look back just a mere 4.5-ish months ago. From the amount of shows we have, to the amount of teammates we now have, to the amount of family members we have, to the advertisers. So much going on. I do want to give a huge shout out to our friend Rachel and the team over at Elmwood. That's where my Auntie Susie lives. Love Elmwood. So they got the Fall Feast coming up, and they'll be coming in studio as we will be advertising for the big event every day until the big one. So that'll be very fun, and looking very forward to that. All right, guys. 100 down. Here's to 1,000,000 more still going. Thank you, though, for real, you guys. I love you all so much. Remember, the whole reason we started this thing was to make the world a better place. So please do something nice, get that karma up, and help us change the world for the better. We got 100 balloons in here, and I can't believe not a single one popped. Margaret, you can pop him now. That was close. No?
Good night.
Hey! Oh, that's scared. There, she's out. She's out. Somebody save the dog. Oh, you're okay. Woo, that scared me too. Hey, you're doing great, darling.
Did it miss the show?
No, we're still going. It's all good, guys. The stage is emptying. It's the end. Thank you for 100 episodes. Honestly, it means the world, and I cannot wait to show you all the cool stuff. Come check us out on Patreon, on the Twitches, on the other social medias, and all the cool stuff that all the kids say at the end of shows. All right? Lay the money down. If you missed the screen, have a great Wednesday. I love you.